How happy are you, sir? How excited are you?
ಹಾಯ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಣಕಂ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Thank you. I can see that. I'm so happy and I'm seeing you again after a short time. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. What do I say? ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆದಿತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪೊನ್ನಿಯಿನ್ ಸೆಲ್ವಂ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ನಡೀತಿರುವಾಗ ಐ ಥಾಟ್
Wow, sir, it's going really well.
ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೋ ಶೋರ್ ಐ ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್. ನಾನು ಏನೇನೋ
ಏನೇನೋ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ
I
ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು.
killed it. So if I did, I'm sorry. But anyway, it's so nice having you here. I want to talk about Ponniyin Selvan. The thing is, Karthi is the expert on this. He'll tell a lot. Before that, and the last word was Hail Bitte. Got it. Okay. It's a novel that was written around 1954-55. It's almost 70 years. It's been a bestseller in Tamil literature, and it's the best novel that's ever happened. It's a historical with fantasy too. It's a fictional history, and it's about the Chola dynasty. There are so many things in the book that makes it very interesting, but what I wanted to bring to your notices is I think India is so rich in culture. It's not just Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, Andhra, Kerala or South India. All over India, a very, let me say, a very loose comparison would be this story happens around the 9th century or like from the 9th to 10th century. And during that period, Rajaraja Chola, which is played by him, when he was a king, he built about 3,000 temples. He built a lot of temples. He built about 5,000 dams. They had politics. He had there was voting to select village heads. They had water management ministry. They had everything, and they had so much like literature flourished. There was so much of heritage and so much of culture. This, when you compare to the rest of the world at that time, is very strange because America got there. They were discovered 500 years later when it was still a country which was just filled with native Indians. So that was like that. That is the difference you can show in India, what was happening in India at that time. So that culture is something that is reflected in all our stories. Like this particular dynasty had its borders stretching all the way to Bali and to China, and even, for instance, even Karnataka, you have in Mahabharata and in Ramayana where they say that Hampi was once considered a capital of Bali. So that is the kind of influence we've all had around the world. And we are part of this story where all of us play very interesting characters. Some of us, like he is a fictional character, but all the others have been part of history, and we've done our roles which are very, very strong. The women in this film are, what do you say, very, very powerful, very strong-minded. Likewise, all the characters, like all of us are there. In this film, we have about 14 heroes. And every girl in this movie is either a heroine or she's been a heroine sometime. That is the kind of cast that Manisa has been able to bring. And talking about him, I think this movie deserves somebody like Mani sir. And he is the master craftsman. And we all feel so proud to be a part of this dream of his, which he's been trying to do for almost 40 years. And now he's finally done it. And I had this great pleasure of working with such wonderful artists. And we've learnt a lot from each other. We share a lot of stories, which in Tamil, as you know, we don't have many multi-starers, so it was the first time for all of us. And we really enjoyed working in this film, and we all feel proud to be a part of it. And I feel super proud, and thank you for being here today.
ಈ ಕಡೆ
Oh, yes, sorry.
ಸರ್ ಪೊನ್ನಿಯಿನ್ ಸೆಲ್ವನ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪೊನ್ನಿಯಿನ್ ಸೆಲ್ವನ್ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪೊನ್ನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಾವೇರಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ತರುತ್ತೆ, ಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮತ್ತು ತಮಿಳುನಾಡು ಎರಡು ಬಾಂಧವ್ಯದ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಪೊನ್ನಿಯಿನ್ ಸೆಲ್ವನ್ ಕತೆ ನಡೆಯೋ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಕಾಲಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ರಾಜರ ಕಥೆನೂ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತಾ ಹೇಗೆ?
Yeah, you had Rashtrakutas. Yes. So what's he saying? No, there is movie like there will be Rashtrakutas also will be there. There are a lot of, there's Pallavas, there's Pandyas, there's Rashtrakutas. So we have this story, like it's part of history, like how it happened in history. But the Chola dynasty or the thing is.
ಕನ್ನಡದ ಜಾಗಗಳು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸಾರಿ,
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಹೇಗೆ?
No, he's seen the maybe you can.
ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರು ಮೇಲ್ಕೋಟೆಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಕ್ಕನ ಕೊಳ, ತಂಗಿ ಕೊಳ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ತುಂಬ.
ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ರಾವಣನಲ್ಲಿ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಗೆ?
And again here also I don't get her. So I told Manisha next movie if I do with her, only if I get her, and she's always somebody else's wife. She should not be married, I should get her. So Karthi said so. I read the book and I was I'd heard the stories as a child, as a little boy in Apwe, Chinnavasti Ketrukka. So I was always I liked Vandiyathevan's character, I liked Rajaraja Cholan's character, but Aditya Karigalan was something that I like doing these tragic heroes, the character who is flawed. This character is, though he's a king, he's a crown prince, he doesn't want the trappings of royalty, he doesn't want the throne, he just goes away because of love. He's so powerful but he's so vulnerable. He's so violent but he's helpless. There's so many things, the whole spectrum is there, and he's like the tragic hero that I love, like Karnan. Aditya Karigalan is also like that. So I love this character. When Manisha told me, I was like very excited. But having said that, any of these three characters I would have loved to do because all the characters are nice. This Manisha basically told me that I had to grow my hair because he said my horse should be an extension of me. My hair, the way he looks, and he's a Shivan Bhaktan, so he felt that his look should almost look a little like him. So that was that part. But physicality. Other than that, it's acting, and I love the character, and I just enjoyed. And working with Manish sir, it is so nice, and working with artists like this, where it was so nice because we don't have multi-starters, so there was a very healthy competition, but it wasn't like the regular commercial film. It was a film where we all feel we are like, are we part of history? I mean, the history, true history, and also we feel that we are part of a movie that may make history if it turns out well. So we are all very excited to see how it looks on screen.
From Vijayawani newspaper. Anybody can answer this because Ponniyin Selvan, when it comes to pan-India movies, usually they'll use title as Brahmastra, which are common in all languages. Brahmastra, RRR, KGF, Bahubali, like that. But Ponniyin Selvan is a kind of Tamil name. So how it can be addressed to or common between all languages, or is it kind of tough for others to grab it?
We made it simple, sir. PS1. Easy.
They'll call it PlayStation or something. So
if you go on search on Google, it will say PS1, PlayStation. After the movie release, it will say Ponniyin Selvan.
That's great. And one more question: how much of the movie is real incident based? Kind of.
I think 40 to 30% is real. Main incidents in the movie is actually real. And interestingly, when the book was written, Kalki sir had a friend called Nilakanta Shastri, who's a historian. So as and when he got information about the Chola dynasty, he shared it with him. He was writing his own historical book, but same information was used in this novel also. So many characters are real. Like Vandiyathevan actually married Kundavai the princess, but we don't know much about Vandiyathevan. But in the book, this character is there, so it's fictionalized. But this man lived. This man's name is written in Tanjavur temple, which was built 1,000 years back. So there is fiction and reality blended together.
First of all, I'm Madan from TV9 Digital. This is a multi-starrer movie. practically it is not possible to divide the screen space for every star in an equal manner. But fans expect their favorite actress or actor to appear more. So, what is your stand on it, and what you people want to say for your fans on this matter?
I think this job, Kalki sir, the author himself took care. He made sure all three are distributed, and Mani sir made sure all three of us are different. The way he's written each character, the way he made us perform each character. So my character will be a little comical. So even my stunts will be like that. Sir's character will be like, like a real warlord. And so his action or his performance will be entirely different. Ravi's will be, like almost like Zen, like a Buddha, but Buddha at war. Imagine if Buddha was at war, how calm he'll be even while he's fighting. So he made sure.
This was the most difficult role.
Very difficult. Because you cannot fumble, you cannot get angry.
He's not the only one.
No, as he said, the book was written in a way it is divided properly. All the characters are distributed and has equal importance. So it made Mani sir's job very easy. And Mani sir, even with the book or without the book, even this script or other scripts, he will make sure all the prominent actors have proper screen space, proper importance. So he is such a person, He, as you said, he wants every actor's fan to be happy, fulfilled that his hero is there and he has a prominent role. So you can never anywhere you can point out this character is more or less, or maybe screen space might be more or less. That is different. But the prominence and importance, Mani sir has given it 100% to everybody, and the female leads also.
Hi sir, here.
And one more thing, the thing is, all of us read the book. So while reading the book itself, you know how important your character is. If it is not important, we wouldn't have done it. So that is there. And I think we all know that this is the amount of what we're going to get, this is what's going to happen. And there will, of course, when you see the film, fans will like their heroes to be more. But then I think all of us knew that this is the book, this is how the characters are going to be, and I'm sure the fans are also going to like it then.
Sir, so songs are well received in Kannada, by the Kannada audience. What's your response?
Yes, very well received. Sir. In fact, some of the Kannada songs are better than Tamil. They're saying that, and while I say this, I should thank Sir's dialogue, because I was there dubbing பண்றபோது எல்லா dialoguesமே நீங்க ஆக்சுவலா பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு கன்னடா படத்தோட இது மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். And Sumant, thank you Sumant, you did a great job. I tortured you. He actually helped me in my performance. Thank you Sumant if you're watching this. And just like the songs, I think even the dialogues you'll enjoy it. So you will never feel for a minute that is it a dub film? It will not happen at all, because we went through a lot of certain one. It may be just one small word, or sometimes it'll be a small word. It'll be correct, but he'll say no, don't do it. And he'll try to again tweak it and get it pakka on the lip sync. So it was a good challenge. I think it'll be interesting.
Sir, I think you did ad, Chola's ad before
Chola
20 years.
Yeah.
I think that time only it's written
Not
on
20,
your
so
fate,
40, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Sorry?
This Chola character,
Yeah.
I think 20 years before only written on your fate, I think. That
Yeah,
is coincidence.
and it was all, just like Aditya Karigala, but the costume was very funny. Because like a band master, blue shirt, blue pant. And the irony is, I could have been Aditya Chola. Music director was a person called Dilip, who later became A.R. Rahman sir. And the director was a distant relative of Mani sir. So I think it was already written that I have to have this and be Aditya Karigala. Sorry? Did I believe? Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here. I'm so happy. I was when I heard, I said, thank God I did that ad.
Yes, Vikram.
Sorry, ma'am, you were saying.
Sir, Lakshmi Narayan here from Power TV. I think.
The ladies asking. Sorry, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. I've not seen the film. I've seen the songs. It was like wrong bands. You seen? But let's not tell anyone. We'll believe that I also saw the film.
Sir, Sagar.
Sir, the person who is sitting next to you, Varadaraju, I think he helped many stars to dub other language cinemas to Kannada. So how did you help you guys?
Even a small change which you think that dubbing now we can manage, he didn't. He will say no. So I also tell him that, sir, பார்க்கலாம் நானே ரொம்ப பர்ஃபெக்ஷன் பார்ப்பேன். சரி கொஞ்சம் ஐ திங்க் கொஞ்சம் ட்வீக் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் மெதுவாக சொன்னேன், இல்லை இந்த வேர்ட் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க, ட்ரை திஸ் அதர் வேர்ட். அண்ட் it was, I think he's done a great job. When you see the film, you'll understand.
Sir Sagar.
Thank you.
Sir Sagar here. Sir, as you said, I think literally all are weak in little bit of in history, as you said. In your movie, if you see your movie, there is no use of to read novel or what. We can understand totally.
Definitely. Because after a long time, recently about a month ago, I thought audio books are there also. Even if you want to read, it's in English, it's in Tamil, it's I think Kannada, but English, Tamil is there. So I was reading it, I was listening to it, and suddenly when my scene came, he was saying the exact dialogues that I was saying, you know. And so as far as the dialogues are concerned, the scenes are concerned, everything is, he tried to stay very true to the film. Only problem is it's 5 books. So 5 books being compressed into one film is very difficult. So he's made it into 2 parts. But even for 2 parts, this should have been 3 parts or 4 parts. So it will be compressed, or there will be little changes in dialogues in a very few places to make sure that there's no jump.
Okay, sir, has Karthik sir said...
Yeah, add on to that. No, Mani sir, when we were making the film, he said it should be like a Disney film, so children should also watch. So
as you said, lots of ring, right, sir? As you said, lots of ring. We have like that type of it will go flow. You said right now.
No. See, Lord of the Rings also is a novel which was made into a film. So similarly, this also is a novel which is made into a film. And again, Lord of the Rings was written long time back, and then Peter Jackson came and made it into a fantastic thing which the entire world watched. So I'm hoping this film also reaches across the world.
And the characters are so strong that every character has a fan club. Like if you see on the net, they'll be fighting amidst not normal fight, like really bad fights. We have been friends, but they'll be fighting bullshit. Nandethavan is better than your character. No, his character is better. So that's the kind of thing. Like, and they're all reading. Because I don't think any of them are interested in history. If I need to answer your question, I don't think they're interested. But they've suddenly become curious and they're finding it very interesting. And everybody's like, oh wow, okay, what's going to happen next?
Sir,
Thank you.
3 questions. Sir.
Madam.
ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ ಕಿವಿಗೂ ಬಿದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಟೇಕು ಓಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ 14, 15, 17 ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸಿ ಕಮಲಹಾಸನ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಕಮಲಹಾಸನ್ ಏನ್ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
Yeah, he said, think pannite.
ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತಾ?
Yeah, gotti, but I don't smoke, so I couldn't do that thing. Because Rajni sir went, yeah, okay, I'll do it. No, I didn't go beyond 17th take, so.
Thank you, Vikram sir. Thank you. I think,
I'm so sorry, Pav, he's been asking for the last 2 minutes.
Sure. Okay, one last question, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸತೀಶ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಂದ ಸರ್. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ KGF ಮತ್ತು ಚಾರ್ಲಿ 777 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಏನಿದೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲೇ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಮತ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಟ್ಟದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಹಿಟ್ ಆದವು. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಸೌತ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಈಗ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಆಯಾ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜನಗಳನ್ನ. ಒಂದು ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಗಳಿಂದ ಅದು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ತಪ್ಪನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಆಯಾ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
It's too long, sir. So sir, exactly ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಸರ್? Such a big question. Crisp. ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ. Simple.
Yeah, what we're doing now, ಅದೇ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்ல எல்லா ஸ்டேஜ்லயும் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Correct, sir. Same question, sir. Same answer, sir. Same question, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
It's a mutual communication which happened, sir. And sir, we have a small request. ಇಡೀ ಚಿತ್ರತಂಡ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ನೀವು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಧ್ವನಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕರಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಸೆ. ಎಸ್
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್,
ಎಸ್,
ಓ ವಾ,
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಟರಿಗೆ ಧ್ವನಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ನಿಜವಾದ ಧ್ವನಿ, ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್.
Okay, this is really beautiful. Okay, none of the languages thought of this. This is amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Amazing.
See, we always make it special, sir.
But where is my voice?
ವರದರಾಜ್ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಹಂಗೆ
ಸುಮಂತ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ
ವರದರಾಜ್ ಸರ್,
ಈರೋಜು
ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಯಾ ಸರ್ Suman busy dubbing, sir. Thank you. And also Horizon Studios in the Tony